All right, y'all. So this is gonna be a little different. I am E. Welcome to Messages by Ya or Messages from Ya. So yeah, this is gonna be a little different for me, but we're doing a pick a card. So you have a few options. I do have the camera in my hand, so y'all can get a high up view of the energy. Um, the first card deck is our Wandering Star Tarot. The second is Spirit Tongue Tarot, and the third is my Medicine Woman Tarot deck. So go ahead and take your time, pause the video, see which one you're pulled to. But the cards on the left, starting from the far left with the black card deck, is going to be one. Pile two in the middle, and pile three is going to be my Medicine Woman Tarot to the right. So think about it, take a deep breath, hold it, breathe out, let it go. First number that pops to your mind, pick that number. Or if you're being pulled to a certain color, pick that. All right, here we go. All right, so if you picked group one, this is going to be a reading. This is a little different for me. I know you guys normally kind of get my face, which is cool, but I was like, let me get the cards out for y'all so y'all can see. All right. Ooh, we already got some. All right. Ooh. All right, so the rest of them we're gonna pick. Excuse my nails. So that was y'all's first card. Actually, want to put these like this so I can make sure y'all see correctly. All right. All right, so let's get this show on the road. I love these cards so much. So the first card we had out for y'all is the Mother Star, and that is in reverse. So with this card here, there's something that is a deep down yes that you might have had a question about. There's a lot of things that may be happening right now. Some of y'all may be going through different transitions or kind of like turbulence in your life right now. You're trying to figure out what's going on or what's the best way to move forward with a certain situation. The overall answer I'm getting is you deep down know it's a yes for whatever the question is, but you want some clarity, and that's okay. That's why you're here, and so we're gonna deep dive into that. Please disregard my nail. I gotta redo my nails, y'all, okay? Okay, so now you also have the balance card. It is really important that you take the time out to put things into perspective before you make a decision. There's a lot of balance that needs to happen. There's a lot of preparation that needs to happen too. I'm also getting something with the household here with all of this arching that's around her. There is a lot dealing with balance that is coming into play with whatever decision you decide to make. So if it's not a balanced decision, I think right now you might need to reevaluate some things and making sure that you're keeping your spiritual beliefs, your views, the things that you stand on, your boundaries at the core of your decision, okay? That's gonna help move us forward in this next transition that you're going into or you're about to enter. Now, this last card, you also have the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, there's some competition energy that's coming to an end. This could be in the workplace. This could be with a person, place, or a thing. There's some internal conflict too. Some of y'all need to pay attention to your stomach. If your stomach starts turning, some of y'all could be throwing up. Some of y'all could be feeling like you're pregnant. If you feel that way, you're throwing up and you're like, yo, this is abnormal. I would say go ahead and see a doctor, see what's happening. If you're for sure not pregnant, but you're still feeling like this uneasiness within your stomach, that's your gut telling you, yo, it's time to dip, something wrong. I need to make another move. I need to figure something else out. That's your answer, okay? In the meantime and in between time, make sure that you're taking care of yourself and moving nicely moving nicely with yourself, moving calmly, slowly is what I wanted to say initially. Moving slow with yourself so that you can really figure out what's happening and why and make the correct movements based on how you're feeling, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get this card. So as I pull from the deck, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, there's some heavy energy that's being pushed to the side so that something else can make way. You could have took action on something, and you also could be reverting your decision. Some of y'all could have been wondering why something didn't work out that you put energy into. You almost feel like you shot your shot and it didn't work. There's some disappointment there too. I'm feeling with the Eight of Wands. I also feel like maybe the energy was something could have been like real high energy, and now all of a sudden you feel like it's not there anymore, or like the energy has dissipated, and you're not sure where it went or why it went or how it went or what, but it is something that you're like actively trying to work through as of right now. This next card, oof, all your cards are in reverse. Oh my God, group one. So this card that you have here is the Eight of Swords reverse. With this Eight of Swords, it's also time for you to come out of this mental imprisonment. I do feel like y'all have a lot going on and y'all trying to decide what the next decision is. Some of y'all, your job is causing you hella fucking anxiety. There could be coworkers that don't like you. Somebody could be making it real hard for you to advance in the workplace. I'm getting like a boss or like an assistant. Like you could be new, but you could have a higher role than somebody and they could be trying to make it hard for you. I'm getting like cubicles or like an office setting. If you're a place of power, in a place of power somewhere at your church or within your own personal role, I don't know, maybe it's like a tennis club or whatever you do that's outside of work too, there are a lot of eyes on you because you're about to be advanced into another place. And so it's important for you to stick to what you feel like is truth, so that as you move forward, you're not feeling like you have to settle or sacrifice so many parts of yourself for the truth, okay? That's what I'm getting from this Eight of Swords. It's okay to ground yourself in truth, but it's also important to remember all of the colorful things that make up who you are. It's okay to embrace your enlightenment. It's okay to embrace things of the spirit that allow you to be affluent or vibey or artsy or whatever that creative side of you is. You don't always have to be grounded. And so I think it's important for us to use the swords efficiently, you know? Unwrap yourself from this mental imprisonment so that you can take these swords out and start using them. All right, and then what's the overall message for group number one? Finally, we got an upright card, but it is the Ten of Swords, y'all. Closure, there is a big ending coming. Big ending. Now, I didn't get the Death card, so it might not be, I'm gonna say this. Though the ending might not be big, it's tough. And we could tell that because we have the Ten of Swords here, okay? So that's something to be mindful of as well, okay? All right, group one, this is what I have for y'all right now. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want to take your screenshots of all the cards right now, this is a great time to do so. Otherwise, if you feel like you were led to another group, I'm going to see y'all in group number 2 or 3. Peace. All right, if you chose group number 2, this is your pile. It's your time, baby. Let me go ahead and show. I am going to pull some baby tarot for y'all, too. I didn't do it for pile 1, but don't tell them. I'm so sorry, pile 1. I forgot. But it's all good. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got for y'all. Ooh. Oh. This is a different view from what I normally do, so let me know how y'all like it. I know I don't post that much, so you know, life be lifing. And I feel like I am a big person that likes to practice what I preach, so that's big for me. A lot of times I'm on my own journey, making sure I'm in alignment before I come on here. Ooh, come on here. Okay. So y'all had these couple of cards that fell out, so we're gonna just do them in order for y'all. Okay. We're gonna use this as your overall advice card. All right, so group 2, let's get it. Your first card out, we have the Emperor. Y'all focused. Y'all like, I'm going to go get it. Some of you are focused on stability. I'm also hearing from somebody like, I want a kid, I want to have a baby. It's definitely possible. I think right now, y'all are trying to figure out what's important to y'all and why it's important. If you feel like something is plaguing you, it's time that you pick up something that is more valuable to you in the mental space. In short, I feel like you need to decide what helps you release anxiety, what helps you ease your mind. Pick up those things and invest in those things a little bit more at this time. I also want to say this is a time period where it feels like y'all have gone through different things in different places. And you still have been able to hold on to your power, but I do think right now, some of y'all could have some energy leaking from somewhere. Something or someone could be leaking energy. Touching grass is important. The earth is important. You guys might need to ground yourself. And I'm getting that from this energy here. That's the root chakra energy. Y'all might need to ground yourself, okay? So that you can refocus and regain some stability, so you can continue to be this mountain lion that we got in this picture right here. Second card out is the Four of Feathers. This is air energy, so we definitely want to make sure that we're taking some time to rest. Some of y'all could be exhausted. If you're a mother, I feel like you might be reworking your time with your kids, where you're able to build more stability in your sleep patterns, more consistency in your sleep patterns. This will help you with work. If you have a husband, I feel like this will also add some stability to the relationship. You could be a new mother. I'm not a mom, so I understand, you know, it should be rough. Life be lifing. But if you can, I do feel, based on this card, that would really, really help you out at this time. Somebody might live in a villa. I'm hearing the villas. That could be an apartment or a certain area. I'm not sure, but if you live in a actual villa, I feel like you might need to add some like white curtains or some, you know, like it's giving like Tuscany, like you know what I mean? Like it's giving. It's giving me like Spain, like villas in Spain or villas in Tuscany. You might need to add some elements to your home that make you feel like you're in another country or somewhere else on a vacation, to give you that restful feel that you're looking for. That's what I'm getting with that. We got the 10 of Wands. Oof, y'all burdened, but them burdens finna be falling off, okay? I know this is the year of the fire horse, but some of y'all might need to, I'm not gonna say slow down, but you have to release the burden so that you can be the horse, okay? If the horse got too much on his back, then he definitely is not gonna be full speed ahead, okay? That horsepower is not gonna be used to its full capacity. So some of y'all might need to slow down a little bit, just a little bit, so you can kind of, you know, get your bearings and move swiftly. The burden for some of y'all might be in your gut, your belly. For some of y'all, it might be below. Again, I feel like some of y'all might need to release some fear or something within the root chakra. Some of y'all need to release some things within your throat chakra or crown chakra, things in your brain, again, that you're holding on to. Anxiety, release it, let go of it, unhand it, unleash the negativity out in a way that is positive so you can transform it, transmute the energy back into something positive, okay? If your concerns about money also need to be unhanded. Unhand that shit. Give it to God. Give it to the Most High. Give it to Source. Let your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, whoever, let somebody of good, light, love, truth, wisdom, power, good power, give that to them. Because with this Ten of Wands here, I feel like y'all are really in a space where you need more wiggle room in order to move properly, okay? Be careful. Be careful. It could be some shady shit going on behind your back. I don't feel like this is your dishonesty, but I feel like somebody is like, dang, we tried to trick her, but it didn't work. No, it didn't. There could be something that you already invested in that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna pull my investment out. And you pull out at the right time. Some of y'all can have some stocks or bonds or a mutual funds account or some kind of, it could be Bitcoin or some sort of digital trade system, some kind of liquid money or something of that sort that you invested in, and you're like, you know what? I don't care if you had your money in there for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Now could be the time where you're like, yeah, let me get that shit out of there. Let me pull my money out of here. Let me take this out of here and put it in this account instead. Let me put this here because I feel like it'll enlarge my dividends. When I tell you that's the move to make, that's the move to make. Whatever, it could be something like, hey, I started talking to this man, but I'm talking to this other man. Let me stop talking to this one man because he's getting a little crazy. You might wake up and get to social media and that same person might be on your timeline. Somebody else might be like, so-and-so did this to me or whatever. You just never know. Whatever it is, you'll know. Because there'll be some kind of like urge for you to make a different move, a different transition, to act on something else. Once you do, things will fall into alignment and you'll see why you made the decisions you've made. Because whoever this is or whatever this is, there's some dishonesty around it, or there's something happening around that dilemma that could be causing some sort of injustice, or you just can't see everything that's happening. Whatever is happening, there's some elements that are not being seen that you're unaware of, that may not be apparent to you up front, that you might need to be mindful of, okay? If you're in a place where you felt like there was not a lot of strength, you are gaining that strength back. It is time for you to make a move. But the elephant moves swiftly. Sometimes elephants do charge, but for the most part, you never really see elephants rushing around, okay? They're very large mammals, but they're very elegant as well. Usually very happy mammals. They're also very affectionate. Someone could also be giving you a lot of affection right now. So don't take this lightly from this person. I'm gonna leave that right there. But that's what I'm getting from that. With the Two of Cups here, or Two of Shells, water energy. There is a lot of wisdom that is about to come to you. Make sure you are in a position to receive love in the best ways possible. Put yourself in positions to receive love in the best ways possible. Put yourself in a position to receive abundance in the best way possible. Allow yourself to be fed by the universe. Allow yourself to receive from the universe. Allow yourself to be loved unconditionally in mundane and in mundane ways, okay? There could be a lot of love coming via social media. There could be a lot of people who see you for who you really are based on even when you're hiding, or based on how you're communicating with them and how you communicate, how you govern yourself, okay, and how you're showing up. This could be in the workplace. This could also be in a home. If you have kids, your kids are very emotional. If you do have kids, I also feel like maybe someone has a kid that has special needs or has certain things that they're working on. Somebody could have a kid that's autistic, has ADHD, some sort of thing that makes them different and special from other kids and unique in amazing ways. This kid could also be very intuitive, so please be mindful of how you maybe talk to your kids or who they're interacting with, because this child, for whoever this is coming through strong for me right now, could be very intellectual, but they're still also very emotional, and they pick up on things. And the more you love on them, the more you care about them, this gives them confidence to go forward with who they are becoming more confidently, because they're like, dang, mommy shows me affection and I need that and I love it, and I know that I'm loved, so I can go out as a kid knowing I'm loved at home. And so now I know how to love myself and my friends when I'm on the playground, or this will make a difference in how your child shows up now and in the future, okay? Specifically, I'm getting from a mother or father to a very young adolescent child who is in high school, middle school, or even toddler elementary. That's the age gap I'm getting. It could even be early college as well. It's very wide range I'm getting, but children are coming up to me in this particular card: self-love and universal consciousness when it comes to how we love each other mentally, physically, and emotionally. Your word of advice is the Six of Crystals. Now, this did come out reversed, but I don't feel it needs to be in reverse. Even holding it in my hand right now, it's giving me it needs to be in the upright. With this card here, I do want to say reciprocity is key. More importantly, though, as I said that, I feel like that's out of alignment, but it is at the same time. What do I mean? There's a lot for you to look forward to, and there's a lot of success. It doesn't always have to be about what you're giving and receiving, giving and receiving. Sometimes it's just like sitting in the beauty that you already have. It's not always about giving and getting. I mean, that's just what it is. You're going to have to give in life. You're going to have to receive in life. We know that. But this Six of Crystals for me is given like, what's present in your current reality that you can pull from? What's present in your current reality that you can look at and say, you know what, I'm thankful for this. I'm grateful for this. I am in awe of what I've experienced. I would like to have more of these experiences. I would like to make certain experiences more tangible, more often. I would like to have this goal be more reachable in my future. That's what I'm picking up from this. Not reciprocity. So as I said that, I was like, wait a minute, is that what I'm picking up on? And the answer was no. So I wanted to take my time to really receive what they were trying to tell me on that. It's important to make sure you can materialize your thoughts, desires, and emotions in a place that is beneficial to your mind, body, and soul at this time, okay? Because it's more than possible if you focus and we lean in. All right, this is y'all's reading. I'm gonna do a high view, so if you want to go ahead and get your screenshot, this is a good time to do so. Otherwise, I will see you in pile 3 if you were led to pile 3. Peace. All right. last but not least, this is group number 3. Again, I really hope y'all like this. This is different for me. I normally don't do the card view. Let me know how y'all like it. I know I don't post that much here, but you know, if this is something y'all like, I guess I'll see that from the likes and whatnot. We'll see. We'll see. I might have to do it a little more often so I can really get y'all's opinion and vibe. We'll see. All right, I did my little prayer. All right, here we go, group 3. Let's see. Oof. Okay. This is interesting. I'm gonna pull that out for y'all. I did not do the baby tarot. I guess we're gonna forget that for all the groups today because I was supposed to do it for group 2 as well. I'm gonna flip this over, but we didn't. It's okay though. All right, and we'll pick your other 3 to 4 cards along the way. But starting off, you do have the Exemplar of Bowls here. That's the first card that y'all have out. This is my Medicine Woman Tarot deck. Haven't used these in a minute, but here we go. They're so beautiful. A relationship is deepening for you guys. There's a lot of things that you're deciding right now in a relationship. You also could be looking for the deepness in your relationships with family, relationships that are romantic, relationships that are deepening, relationships that are rocky. Either way, you're looking for some sort of like soul connection that is gonna magnify what you already have established. I'm not getting that whatever relationship this is fading away. I'm more so getting that based on what has already been cultivated, there is a search within the self on both parties end or both sides to attain more, but to be more, to feel more, and to develop and create more based on what's already present. Okay? With the baskets in the background, I also feel there's an immense amount of abundance that has already been created, that it's already been established. You guys are flourishing in a different way than maybe a lot of different couples. If you are married, I do feel that you are envied in positive ways, not being made to be jealous of, but envied in a way where it's like couples may want what you have. You're also the woman in the friend group that may have the successful relationship for real. Not just behind the scenes, but also in public, or not just in public and behind the scenes, but maybe you guys work together, and so you and your husband are co-workers and you're co-parenting together as a married couple really well, and you're managing finances well. There's a dynamic here that's very good. I just get that you guys are seeking more, like what's that next thing, that next level. But I am getting that this is a relationship. I will say that, okay? And whatever this is, I do feel like you guys have been doing this for a while, or the relationship has been established for a while, or this developing of this relationship has been happening for a while. Even with the seeds here that have been planted with the 9 of Stones, something cannot be taken away from you. I do feel as though you guys maybe have left something in the past that you felt like was not enough. If you are seeking, I'm going to say this, if you are in a development stage of your relationship, there's a lot more that you guys both are seeking. And because of that, it's causing you to leave something maybe that you've already planted in the past in the hopes of creating something completely new. It's giving like, hey, I know we planted this garden, but like, what if we can grow a tree? I know we have been paying bills at this apartment. What if we can get a house? You know? The garden you've planted is beautiful, it's grown, and now it's time to expand on to the next thing. Okay, is what I'm getting. Expansion. Please make sure that you are grounding yourself in your spiritual, religious beliefs, whether that be whatever it is from a positive standpoint. Make sure you're taking whatever spiritual beliefs that you have with you, your ancestors with you, your spirit guides with you, whoever watches over you, stands next to you, works within you, with you on this next leg of the journey. Next card we have here is the Nine of Arrows. There's some fear here. One of you or two of you could not be wanting to take a shot. I also want to say there could be some slight anxiety behind bills for some of you guys. So coming out of this relationship energy now, we're just talking about things in general that this group could be going through. Some of you guys could be having some issues with cars, or you're like, man, I gotta pay this car note, but this also is coming up. Some of you may be going back to school and you're trying to finish things. There's a multitude of things happening here where you have to decide what's important. And you're also trying to figure out what you should prioritize. There's some sweetness in this group too. If you're looking for a relationship, I do feel that there could be some affection coming. I'm not gonna say it's a relationship. I don't feel that with this particular card. But if you're looking for affection, is what I will say. And if you feel like that's in alignment, it is coming. Whatever is coming could be very fleeting, magical, and something you might hold on to moving forward, but that you will let go of, possibly. Or this might be something that you pick up and put down. I'm not getting that this is a abusive, like, hey, I'm gonna use your love and throw it away, I'm just here for sex, or whatever that might be. This is someone who really cares about you but doesn't want to invest in you on a level that might set false expectations. And so maybe both of you are having a conversation about what the relationship is. I also want to say, if you're doing something outside of a relationship, there could be a level of commitment that you feel as though you might not be ready for, and you're contemplating what that might look like moving forward, if it's going to be worth your while. Okay. Moving forward with this next card, we have the Sun. There's a rebirth here, but it's coming very, very, very slowly. Some of you guys need to take your time. Take your time deciding what's best for you, because I feel like once you decide on something, it's really gonna do well. It's really gonna come into fruition. I think the only reason why you might need to take your time we have something special planned for you, and so we don't want you to waste your time on things that are not special and unique to you. You've wasted enough time, is what I'm hearing. You've wasted enough time. You've wasted enough time. You've wasted enough time. Okay? This is time to invest in something very special and do things that you want to do, because you are rebirthing yourself right now. You understand? Okay. Hermit. Keep your opinions about things to yourself is what I'm hearing. There could be some sort of something going on with some of y'all in different spaces. If you're feeling like you might need to be quiet at this time, you're right. But also simultaneously, don't be a hermit in the event that it's like, hey, maybe I feel like I should go out and I don't. You probably should. However, if it's a matter of spreading gossip or being too chatty, I do think that this is the time to use that inner wisdom and go within for your enlightenment. Keep that to yourself. But if it's anything with meeting people, going out, outreach, I do think it might also be time to go out and share the wisdom, but not overshare. Like to be in a place where you can receive and share wisdom is what I'm being told to say. Okay, this is going to be very different for you. Last card we have is the Dancer, and this is the World card. Be careful not to get overwhelmed by things. Something could be overwhelming just a little bit. Be mindful of not being dragged down by too many things right now. This is a time for having fun, for choosing you, choosing people, things, situations that allow you to travel, be free, and to ultimately have the success that you want in your life. Pick up new skills, learn new trades, go back to school, meet new people at school, do different things. That's what I'm getting with that Dancer card there. What's group 3's word of advice? I felt like this should be in the upright, so I did turn it around there. We got the Ace of Stones. Success is something that you have not gotten used to receiving, I feel, with this card. You guys are gonna have to get comfortable with being seen. You guys are gonna have to get comfortable with being available for the right situations, for the best possible outcomes, and allowing yourself to naturally breed the best possible outcomes for yourself. You have a lot of major arcanas here. You had the World, you had the Hermit, you had the Sun card, and you had this Ace of Stones. So really, really good deck. This is you guys' advice. Let's get a aerial view, and if you want to take your screenshot, this would be a great time to do so. Otherwise, I will see y'all next time. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Peace.